All right, we have with us head coach Ben Howlett, also John Korte. John had 19 points, 10 rebounds, and Chaz Hinds, who had 17 points. Coach, obviously not the way you wanted to see things end, but talk about the tonight's game and also the two young men beside you and what they gave to your program.
Yeah. First off, I think you got to give a lot of credit to Gannon. I thought coming in here we had a really good game plan and it was working for a while. And the one thing we wanted to limit was loose balls. They got every loose ball, it felt like, and offensive rebounds. Listen, I've been around. I'm relatively young, but I've been around a lot of games. They're not very big, but they try really hard. They try really hard to go to the offensive glass, and that's a credit to them. And we wanted to limit those. And if you notice, like, we weren't even pressing each other there in the second half. Both teams weren't pressing. And it's the first time in my life I've said, get back on defense. Like, we never say that. And, I think we were up 2 at one point in the second half, and the ball was bouncing around, bouncing off guys' hands, and somehow, some way, they'd come up with it and score. And it was just one of those nights we could never, get an extension on our lead. And but you got to give hats off to Gannon, and it's a tough loss for us. Been a little bit of a different type of a year, but again, I'm super proud of my team's effort. I'm proud of these guys, and this is my least favorite day of the year. Like, you got to tell guys, thank you, and I really appreciate what they've done for our program. So, but again, hats off to Gannon, and good luck to them.
Coach, 16-3 seemed like every time you needed a big bucket, you got to hit it a three. What can you say about these guys continue to keep fighting throughout the game?
Yeah, that's kind of our MO. And they knew it was do or die. If you don't win, you're done playing. And we've said all year long, like, if our guys get their feet set, we're a pretty good shooting team. And especially in the first half, I don't remember. I guess I could look. We were 47% from three in the first half, which that's phenomenal. And we were still down 9. And then we made that push early in the second half, and we cut it to 2, and then eventually took the lead, but just ran out of gas.
For both of you guys, I guess, Chaz, I'll go with you. Just what's the journey been like, and what's it meant to be a part of this program? And I guess for this particular season, just to get to this point, what can you say about the efforts that it's taken for you guys and all the hard work that's gone into this season?
It was a blessing to be a part of this program, honestly. I bounced around, went to JUCO, and they brought me in and gave me a chance. And so I just want to thank Coach here and Coach Hart. Coach Lamberti is no longer here. They brought me in and they gave me a chance, and forever thankful.
Same thing, I guess, same question.
Yeah, Coach Howe was the first person to call me last year when I entered the portal, and I knew this was a place that I was going to love, and everybody on the team just makes it really easy to just try your hardest and just buy into the experience and kind of bond with each other. It's really easy here, and I'm going to miss a lot of these guys.
When you guys made that run at the beginning of the second half, did you think maybe the game was going to turn your way at that point? You guys were obviously feeling it red hot from 3. John?
I think we came out at halftime knowing we had to make a run, and we cut it to 2, I think, when the first platoon came out, and we felt pretty good about our chances there, but it just some things didn't bounce our way, and unfortunately ended the way it did. So
Yeah, I think all year, not just this game, we always believed in ourselves. So, we came from behind multiple other games, and we came out of the locker room just fully believing in each other that we could come back. We play these type of games every day in the fall, and teams have come back from way less, so we have full belief in ourselves, and just like you said, a couple loose balls and a couple things just didn't go our way. That happens sometimes.
Coach, you talked about the way where you guys weren't even pressing anymore. Do you think that's a little bit of a symptom of you guys face it all the time against each other, so it wasn't being as effective as maybe it was against other teams that aren't used to facing?
For sure. And I think in our league, at least, they've seen we've been doing this for 15 years, so teams have seen it and they've adapted to it, and not that teams in the PSAC haven't played a pressing team, but it's new to them, and it still shocks them. And us getting pressed won't shock us, just like Gannon getting pressed isn't going to shock them because we do it every day in practice. I think it was funny, like our game plan was we were going to press one platoon and kind of like 3/4 the other platoon, and it was working there for a while, but I think we had some missed assignments where we didn't recognize shooters, and we left guys open in transition, and they were able to knock down some threes. So, but that's in a game like this at this point in the season. If you don't follow everything to a T, there's a good chance you're going to get beaten, and that's what happened.
What would you say about your program looking forward? With I know you're losing some people, but
Yeah. Losing some people, but I'll bring some people in too. I'll bring some people in. That'll start tonight. We'll bring some good players in, and we got some guys coming back too, and we got some guys that need to make some decisions as well, whether they're coming back or not. But it's 2024, players are available, and it's we've got to get some guys with some experience, but like the guys we have already, and we'll be back here.
just so you know, Coach, I heard people just throughout the crowd and back, in the stands talking about what an incredible game it was throughout the game. They'd never seen intensity from two teams like that. I assume that's something you got to be proud of.
Yeah, proud, and I don't feel.
I mean,
this is a
I
bad
know
thing
you.
to
I
say
know
right
you.
now. I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you know what
but
I'm
like,
saying.
and again, I'll watch this game in a couple weeks, and I'll probably feel the same thing. I'll probably say, well, just proud of my guys, and that's what I told them. Like, it wasn't because of lack of effort.
Yeah.
They were competing and they were trying. But I just think Gannon is. They remind me of my first year as head coach. I don't even know when it was, 7 years ago. I just thought we played incredibly hard that year. And this group that Gannon has reminds me of that group because they just play. They take it up a whole nother notch, and that's a testament to Jordan and what he's been able to do in a short period of time. So hats off again to them.
Congratulations on a great year.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Yes,